Hi everyone, I'm really excited about this one. I hadn't planned to do another tutorial video this week, but last Sunday my husband chose one of my favorite songs for our worship time in church, and I got to play this with him, and we had our violinist join, and it was just such a precious time in worship and just reminded me how much I love the song. So I thought I'd share it with you so you could play it as well. The sheet music for this, for piano, is available from Sovereign Grace's website, or Sovereign Grace Music. It's called Receive the Glory. You can get a lead sheet there, which is what I'm using, or you can get a piano score or guitar score, so get other friends to play along with you. But I am going to teach it to you so that you can play along with this video. We're just doing the chorus in this video. If you want me to go ahead and do the verse, do let me know, but for now we're just going to do the chorus. And the chorus is based on the words from Psalm 115 verse 1, which says, "Not to us, O Lord, not to us, but to your name give glory, for the sake of your steadfast love and your faithfulness." And it's just such a beautiful prayer, and it was such an important reminder to me, even as I worshipped on Sunday, that this is not, I don't play the harp just for me, but I play it for God's glory, and that's a real privilege. And so I want to give this tutorial as an opportunity for you to have in your worship time and to give God the glory. So we're going to be learning the right hand. You need to get your harp set to G major. And so to get the harp into G major, we need to have, if your harp's tuned to E flat, E, A, and B levers engaged, and then your F levers engaged. You need an F sharp. If your harp's tuned to C major, just your F levers engaged. If your harp's tuned to A flat, then you'll need your D levers engaged as well. Right, so it starts with a D, so D above middle C, and you could play this either with your fourth finger or with your second. It's up to you. We play that, and I'm going to count in quavers or in eighth notes, so 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, and it is in 4/4 timing, so it'll go up to 4 and then it starts at 1 again. So on that first beat, on the 1 and beat, we play the D, 1 and then we play the C, the red string above that. But I'm going to play that with my thumb, and I'm going to place the string below it, so it's going to go 1 and 2 and 3 and. Right? Then we're going to place 3 fingers on those clear strings that are between the colors. So the B, G, the B, A, G, and we're going to just play down. The first one's very quick. So it goes 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and. Good. Let's do that together after 4 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Good. One more time. 3 and 4 and. Good. Then it starts the same way. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. But this time, instead of on that third finger, we're just going to place 1, 2, and we're going to put our thumbs onto that G and then place around the black 3 fingers. So we're going down. So B, A, G, E, D. So slightly different ending. Instead of placing 3 fingers, we're placing 2, and we're going to go 1, 2, then around the black, and just a slight wait before the third finger. Alright, so let's play that whole thing with the 2 different endings. 3 and 4 and. You'll notice I'm changing my fingering. It's because I play this with slightly different fingering, but I've made it a little bit easier so you don't have to use your third and fourth as much. There's various fingering that you can use, anything that works for you. I'm just giving you some suggestions to start off with. Do what's comfortable for your hand and gives you a good harp position and tone. Right, so that's the first part, and the words there are, not to us, but to your name alone be the glory. Okay, one more time. 3 and 4 and. Great. Now we're going to just place those 3 fingers straight back on, so around the black with 1 and 2, third finger there, and it's the same little 3 notes repeated. And that just is the words, the glory. So it's nice. And then we're going to go onto that one above the black, the G, with our second finger. And we're going to place our thumb on the A above it. We're going to play 2 Gs. And then 2 A's. G, G, A, A. And you could do this with 3, 2. Gives you a bit of a nicer sound. Or 2, 2. I tend to go 3, 2, 1, 2. But if you want to go 2, 2, 1, 2, that works as well. Let's play that whole thing from the beginning. 3 and 4 and. Good. The whole thing again. 3 and 4 and. Good. And then the same thing basically repeats, so I'll play the next little bit to you. It's same starting. So the whole thing basically repeating, but that ending now is going to be different. So the first ending was G, G, A, A. The second ending is G, and then we place 2 fingers down, so the thumb on the G to the F, and then back to the G. So let's do this as if it's the second time with that G, and then our thumbs on the G to the F to the G. 3 and 4 and. That's the whole chorus. Let's do the whole thing. 3 and 4 and. So let's do the left hand. The left hand is really a nice walking down bass. It's basically the slash chord you'll see if you look at the music, or at the lead sheets, where it has a chord with a slash and then a second note. That second note is always the bass note. So I'm going to focus on just playing the bass notes as single notes with this. Let me play the whole thing so you can hear what it sounds like. passing note in there. If that happens and you make a mistake, just go with it. Just move on quickly and keep smiling, and people won't even think. They'll just be like, oh, that's just a nice little flair, little ornament. All right, so you can see the bass note just goes down the whole time through. So we're going to just be going, as the right hand's playing G and then the C, you're going to just play a G, and then we're going to move down to the F sharp, and then to the E, while I'm playing the D with the right hand. Gives us a nice crunch. And then the D. To the A. So when we play the A, it's 1, so 2 and 3, and then on the 4, and we play an F sharp. And then it starts again from the G. F sharp. So it's just A minor, D, G at the end there. So A, D, G right at the end. So B on the G, we put an A on the second G, and then with the F sharp, a D, and then a G. Okay, so just those few little notes. And you could go down as well. You could go, which might be nice at the end. And if you have a smaller harp and you want to play this higher, or just as a variation, you want to play it higher, it sounds really pretty higher too. Well, doesn't my harp? So I really hope you enjoy playing this. It is beautiful. Like I said, the words are just wonderful, with not to us, but to your name alone. Be all the glory, be the glory forever. For your faithfulness and steadfast love, receive the glory. The glory belongs to you. And as I sing those words along in my head as I play, I just am always moved to worship. And I hope you'll have a wonderful time learning this. You can, of course, do more complicated things with your left hand, but that simplicity is quite nice. I think adding fifths in some of the notes, having that drone of a G, of a D as you're playing, something like. So adding that extra D on the top sometimes can be quite nice, but really just make it your own and have fun. And I'll see you in the next video. All the best.